So a little bit about what can you tell us so far?
Well, obviously you can see that we're still working the river and the area around the river. We're using sonar equipment. Um, Special thanks to Haywood County Sheriff's Department for all their assistance with this. We haven't found anything. They're just taking a break right now to get something to eat, but they're going to go back out there and continue to work it. We're checking to see if we can get a helicopter to fly over if this weather will cooperate with us for the rest of the day. That may be the case. Tomorrow's going to mess us up because of the bad weather they say is coming in. So we'll resume searching somewhat Friday. Maybe something totally different than what we've done already. Right now we've used sonar, we've used tracking dogs, we've used cadaver dogs, we've used TWRA, we've used on the ground boots on the ground folks, deputies to check in areas. We've used four-wheelers, side-by-sides. We've been pretty thorough. We got a couple other places we'd like to really be satisfied in our minds that everything is okay and that he or she is not there. We fully suspected that we would find something here today. Now, as you know, if anybody's very familiar with drownings and stuff like that, especially in a river like this, it takes several days if he's underwater before we'll know anything. But with the sonar, if he's trapped under there, that sonar will be able to locate his body, and they have ways to get the body back up out of the water. So that's what we're attempting to do now. But we haven't had any luck.
So you're saying you're meaning Kevin Watson.
Yeah, Kevin Watson is who we're looking for right here. Now, over on Hillville Loop, I don't know if you guys have been over there where they live, 3317 Hillville Loop. That's where they live. We had some information. Investigation helped us with that she may be around there. And so we feel certain she's deceased. And so we have searched quite a bit there using cadaver dogs and search teams and that sort of thing. And we plan on going back. So after this weather clears.
So when you're saying you feel certain that she's deceased, or
Right.
is Kevin the suspect?
Yes. In fact, if we don't locate anything this afternoon, we will get a warrant for his arrest for first-degree murder. We do that for a couple of reasons. Even though we really believe he's somewhere near here and possibly drowned, just in case. You never know. So we're gonna cover both bases there. We're gonna go ahead and issue the warrant, get him in the NCIC, and that also opens the door for me to reach out to other agencies such as federal government and state government, because they like to work if there's an active arrest warrant on something. So, and I understand all of that, so that's not a problem with that. And that's under the advice of our Attorney General here that we should go ahead and do that. So we're going to do that. So I have a lot of advisors, a lot of support groups, many good friends, good people in Haywood County that's really giving us a lot of information, a lot of help with this case. We haven't found him yet.
In the nature, he's the ex-husband, is that correct?
He is the ex-husband. They were married about 13 years ago, if I recall this correctly. Their marriage lasted for 9 years, and then they divorced. And then for the last 4 years, they've been trying to reconcile and get their marriage back together. But apparently they ran into a lot of domestic problems, and obviously it led to this.
Have you been in the house where they?
Yes, my investigators have been all through the house with the cadaver dogs, with crime scene investigators, deputies, etc. We've searched that area thoroughly. But it's a large area. A lot of land around there, a lot of land they had access to, equipment they have access to. So we're just going to have to be thorough. We're going to give it our best.
There's been some rumors about him being a taxidermist as well.
He is. That's what he does on the side. He's also a great diesel mechanic, well respected by many people in Haywood County for his ability to fix diesel engines, and the farmers love him. So he's a very smart man, very talented man, and yes, he's a taxidermist, and there's a shop out behind the house where he did all of that work. That's been searched too, in case you want to know.
Was there anything in that note that you can say indicated what might have led to something happening?
Not in the note, no. In the note, he says, "I'm going to make it easy for you guys." That's one. I'm just trying. I can't tell you everything verbatim, but that's one of the things he said. I'm going to make it easy for you guys. You know, I think he regretted what he did. He realized he got out of control. I mean, he confided in a friend with this information, and that friend has been working with our investigators, so that's how we know a lot of this stuff.
And just to clarify, what note are you talking about?
There was a note that he left in the truck that was parked out here. He left a note, he left his cell phone, and he left his hat sitting in his truck. And before he did all of that, he was on the phone with his best friend.
And is this friend the one that led y'all to this location?
Yes, sir.
Is there any other information that we're forgetting to ask, or anything you feel relevant?
No, sir, not at this time. I think I pretty much told you everything I know.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Yes, ma'am. Good questions?
I was just going to ask, has the truck since been seized and taken in for
Oh,
further
yes.
investigation?
Yes.